Hello everyone and welcome to this gentle bedtime yin yoga routine. If you're ready to begin, we're going to start lying down in corpse pose. So once you're there, you can either lie with your legs long, or you can take a bend into your knees and let your knees rest against each other. It's going to be a little bit easier for your lower back if you do tend to feel any back pain in corpse pose. And then our arms are spread nice and wide apart. You can have the palms facing up. Tuck your chin slightly to your chest. And signal to your entire body that it can relax. You might start to scan your body, just checking for any pockets of tension. And if you find them, you can start to release. Unclench your jaw. Relax your facial muscles. And drop your shoulders. And keep scanning your body, checking for tension, and then consciously releasing it. From here, we'll make our way into our first yin yoga pose, which is Reclined Butterfly. So you can bring the soles of your feet together and just let your knees drop towards the edges of your mat. You don't have to force anything here. If this feels too intense, you can slide your feet further away from you. And if needed, you can support your knees with some cushions or yoga blocks in underneath. And we're going to stay here in Reclined Butterfly for 3 minutes in total. Just allowing gravity and your breath to do all of the work. If any thoughts are starting to come into your mind, that is normal. But just try your best to gently stop those thoughts. And you can do that by bringing your awareness back to your breath and back to the sensations you're feeling around your hips and your groin. We'll take about 3 more full breaths here. And with each passing breath, just feeling your body getting heavier and more relaxed. And we'll prepare to come out of the pose very slowly, just asking your knees to come back together. You can use your hands to help them if you need. And then step your feet to about mat width distance apart and allow your knees to rest against each other. Arms can come back to the edge of the mat. And we'll just rebound here for a few breaths, feeling whatever you feel. And when you're ready, we'll come into our next yin yoga pose, which is air releasing pose. So you can do this just by bringing your knees up towards your chest and then wrapping your arms around your legs. So it's just like giving yourself a nice hug. We just want to make sure that you haven't crossed your ankles here. Keep your feet beside each other. And if you need some support for your lower back or your hips, you can place a cushion in underneath your hips. And we're going to stay here for 3 minutes. This is a very gentle, subtle pose, but you are slowly and softly opening up your lower back, stretching your spine, stretching through your hips and your glutes. So just start to tap into all those little sensations that you're feeling. And then start to send your breath into each one. Each time you inhale, you're expanding your entire body. And each time you exhale, you're gently squeezing away tension. Just checking in here, making sure your jaw is loose, your facial muscles are soft, your shoulders are relaxed. Your mind has attached itself to your breath and to all of the sensation you feel within your body. We'll stay here for around 3 more big breaths. And once you're ready to do so, you can unfurl your body, coming back into a brief corpse pose. Legs might be long again, arms and legs taking up as much space as they need. And just feeling the reverberations of that pose traveling all through your body. You might take a moment here to stretch your fingers and your toes. Maybe rotate through your wrists and your ankles. And then we'll come into our next pose, which is reclined pigeon. So both knees are bent again, but this time the feet are on the mat. And we'll just bring our right ankle up onto the left thigh. Now we'll start to flex this right foot. That's going to help to protect the right knee. Now you might be happy just to stay like this. You might be feeling this within your right glute, Or you can start to go a little bit deeper by slowly pressing the right knee away from you. If this edge isn't quite deep enough and you want to go a little bit deeper, you can now start to bring your left foot closer to your body. Checking in here, seeing if we want to go deeper, and if we do, you can now thread your arms through your legs so you can come to hold either the back or the front of your right knee. And just moving really mindfully here, really gently. We'll be here for 2 minutes in total, so you have lots of time to figure out what edge is best for you. But once you have found that position in which you can sustain for 2 minutes, then you can bring your awareness back to your breath. Feel each inhale expanding your body and each exhale gently squeezing out tension. Make sure that your jaw is still loose, your facial muscles are soft, shoulders are relaxed. And our awareness is completely with the body and with the breath as best you can for the next few breath cycles. Now when you're ready to release pigeon, reclined pigeon, you can slowly do so. Both feet coming back to the mat, knees resting against each other for just a moment. And as the body digests that pose, just observing the difference you might be feeling within the two sides of the body. And so we'll balance it out now by repeating on the opposite side. This time your left ankle comes towards your right thigh. You're flexing your left foot as you slowly press the left knee away from you. And then figuring out your edge by walking your right foot closer to you and maybe coming to hold the back or the front of the right knee. Settling in and finding our stillness within this pose for the next 2 minutes. Softly opening up your left glute. Maybe also feeling this pose within the lower back. Keep breathing deeply and keep encouraging your entire body to relax with each passing breath. When you're ready to release reclined pigeon, you can do so, coming back to the mat and just resting whatever way feels right for you. You might do a few gentle windshield wipers here by having your feet mat width distance apart and then slowly dropping the knees from side to side. And then coming back to center, we'll prepare for our next pose, which is banana pose. So the legs are long on the mat, and then the hands can come to hold the hips. Step both of your feet into the bottom left corner of your mat, and then keep your hips in the center as you pick up your head and shoulders and bring them over to the top left corner. Now you can stay here, or you might go a little bit deeper by reaching your arms up past your head. To go deeper again, you can cross your right ankle over the left and then hold your right wrist in your left hand, gently pulling that right arm up and away from you. We'll be here for 2 minutes in total, feeling that subtle stretch all through the right side of the body. Find your breath. Use it here to keep stretching and keep releasing. If you start to feel any tingling within your hands or your arms, you can always bring them a little bit closer to your body, or even bring the arms back alongside the body. And we're staying here for 3 more full breath cycles. Now you can bring your arms back down so your hands can come to the hips. We'll walk both feet slowly to the bottom right corner. Head and shoulders come into the top right corner. And once again, you might reach your arms up past your head, this time holding your left wrist, and the left ankle might cross over the right. And we'll settle into this version of banana pose, holding for 2 minutes. Deeply inhaling and smoothly exhaling. Jaw is loose, face is soft, and the entire body is stretching and relaxing. And take 3 more full breaths here. And we'll start to undo the pose, slowly coming back to lie in the center. And once again, giving yourself a moment here just to feel whatever you feel. Now, a really nice way to relax the body and to bring the body back into equilibrium is to do a spinal twist. So we're going to end this bedtime yoga routine with a reclined twist. Now we have 2 options here. For the first option, you can bring both your knees together at your chest, arms come out wide left to right with the palms facing down. And then you can just drop your legs, or your knees rather, to the left side of the mat. Now if you want to go a little bit deeper, you might be able to cross your left leg over the right, creating a little twist or two. And then you can drop both knees to the right. Now wherever you are, you want to make sure that you can keep both of your shoulders connected to the mat. So keep an eye on this left shoulder particularly, make sure it's not popping off. And if it is, you can just reverse out of your twist a little bit until you can keep that shoulder down. You might be able to stack your hips a bit here so your left hip comes over the right. And if you want to go deeper into this pose, you can look over towards the left. And we're going to stay here for 2 minutes, doing really good work for your spine, creating that gentle twist. We're also helping to open up your hips, and you're stimulating all those internal organs, giving them a little massage here. So keep sending your breath in wherever your body is asking for it the most. Keep your awareness here on your yoga mat, and then I'll let you know when it's time to come out of the twist. Now it's time for us to slowly come back. Resting for a moment in the center and feeling the difference within the 2 sides of the body. And we'll take it in the other direction now. So once again, arms come out wide left to right. Knees come towards the chest. And we're either dropping both knees to the left or crossing the right leg around the left, creating those twisted roots. Stacking the hips so the right hip is on top this time, and then making sure both shoulders are on the ground. You can go deeper by looking to the right. And let's stay here for 2 more minutes. And when you're ready to come out of the twist, you can slowly do so. Coming to lie whatever way feels right for you. And we're going to spend the last few minutes of our practice in corpse pose. But if you need to release your body first by doing some windshield wipers or maybe giving yourself a little hug, please feel free to do that. Otherwise, you can come into your version of corpse pose, palms facing up, arms taking up lots of space, chin slightly tucked to the chest, and the jaw relaxed. And we'll be here for 2 minutes, and just feeling gravity pressing on your body, helping it to relax. You might scan your body for pockets of tension and then just consciously release it. Here you're allowing your body to absorb all of the benefits of the poses that you've practiced and really helping to cultivate that relaxation. And of course, you can stay here for longer if you can. But if you are ready to come out of the practice, you can make small movements. And then come to lie on the right side of your body. staying here for a breath or two, really thanking yourself for showing up and for doing this practice, and thanking your body for being able to get you to your yoga mat this evening. And when you're ready, you can slowly open up the eyes and bring yourself back up into a seat on your mat. We will officially end this evening yoga routine here. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you found this routine beneficial. If you did, please leave this video a thumbs up and make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I would love to practice with you again in the future, and I do focus a lot on routines like this of just gentle, stretchy, relaxing yin yoga. So if that's the kind of thing you're looking for from the online yoga world, then make sure to follow along with more of my videos. So I'll see you again soon. Until then, take good care, good night, and goodbye.